I have a pop quiz for you. What do Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Danny Jones, Kirk Cousins, Anthony Richardson, and Deshaun Watson have in common? The answer to that question, it's the NFL's problem with over $1 billion of injured quarterbacks with guaranteed contracts sitting on the bench. Yes, I said over $1 billion of guaranteed money sitting on the bench, nursing injuries and sidelined for the rest of the year. The NFL has over $1 billion of injured quarterbacks sitting on the bench, and almost all of it is in guaranteed money. After Joe Burrow suffered his injury and got sidelined, head coach Zac Taylor tried to be optimistic. Zac Taylor, head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals, was the latest coach who had to deal with an injury sidelining his star, guaranteed money quarterback, Joe Burrow. This year began with Aaron Rodgers tearing his Achilles on the initial series of the season. Rodgers' contract is reported to be worth $112 million, with $75 million of it guaranteed. These quarterback injuries have upended the NFL playoff race as teams scramble to find replacements to finish the season. The most consistent trait of Super Bowl contenders and Super Bowl winners is keeping their quarterbacks on the field. And it's never been so costly as it is right now to keep your number one position, the quarterback, free from injury and on the field playing games. Couple that with the fact now that with this flurry of injuries, season-ending injuries, quarterbacks are demanding more and more and more guaranteed money. As I said, thus far, the quarterbacks that have been injured and are not able to finish the season have contracts in excess of $1 billion. $1 billion. Burrow alone has a $55 million year contract with $275 million guaranteed. Deshaun Watson, who started all this mess, is now also out for the season. And as you know, his guaranteed contract is $230 million. Obviously, the Browns haven't got much of a return on that investment whatsoever. Deshaun Watson, who's only played in 12 games over a 2-year span with the Cleveland Browns, in addition had that 11-game suspension for his off-field activities. Then you have the Giants, who rewarded their mid quarterback with a huge contract this offseason. They gave Danny Jones $160 million. Danny Jones, who wasn't a prime player, who stunk up the joint, has a guaranteed contract and he tore up his knee. He's out for the season, and they're on the hook, the Giants, for a big money contract. That puts the Giants in an extremely awkward position. They stink so bad, they're going to be in position to draft another first-round quarterback next year, which would make Danny Dimes one of the highest paid backups ever. And then you put this into the mix. 10 rookie quarterbacks have started this season in the NFL, the most since 1950. One of those rookie quarterbacks was Anthony Richardson, who also got injured and is out for the season. His contract not as big as Joe Burrow or Deshaun Watson. Nonetheless, he had $34 million guaranteed. Next, Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins played a big part of the year, but then he went down with an Achilles injury, and he's guaranteed $84 million on his contract. You have to believe at this point, you have to understand that not Tua Tagovailoa or any other quarterback is going to see that kind of guaranteed big money ever again. They're going to pay these quarterbacks well, but I don't think you're going to see the 100, 200, 275, Justin Herbert style, $260 million. You're not going to see those contracts guaranteed anymore. It's insane. It can't happen.
And this fully guaranteed contract, if it all works out, will enable the next guy to ask with confidence, can I get what Deshaun got? But now you ask, can I get what Deshaun got? The owner's sitting there like, well, am I going to get what Deshaun giving me? And that doesn't matter who the quarterback is, because no one can guarantee that they won't get hurt. Guaranteed contract, but can't guarantee you're not going to get hurt. I guarantee you, nobody going to get another guaranteed contract.
And what's extremely important to note, that all of these quarterbacks with guaranteed contracts, with huge amount of money due to them, only one of those quarterbacks has a Super Bowl ring. Obviously, that's Aaron Rodgers. And then you look at the contrast, Tom Brady, obviously the best quarterback in NFL history, 7 Super Bowl rings. His biggest year was only $25 million a year. He was a bargain compared to what these non-Super Bowl winning quarterbacks are getting right now. I can't even imagine what his value would be in today's market. These guaranteed contracts have proven to be not worth it from the perspective of an owner. I think it would be absolutely foolish, a really bad investment for owners to continue this trend of having huge guaranteed contracts for their quarterbacks. It has to stop. I gotta believe at the winter meetings this year that they may talk to each other. They're not gonna collude, but someone's gotta say, hey, enough of this crap. We can't do this anymore. Let me know what you think about these giant, huge guaranteed contracts and $1 billion of quarterbacks sitting on the sidelines nursing injuries. You think this stuff should continue? I don't. Let me know what you think.